pollutants, which are very unhealthy.
But just a quick question. There is no element with the letter X. So NOx, you're referring to what?
So NOx is a whole range of nitrous oxides that are NO2, NO4, NO6. And there's a whole complex slew. So there's one class of nitrous oxides that are very reactive and are both ozone precursors and unhealthy in and of themselves. And we have been, because they come out of internal combustion, those have been going way down.
So clearly, Gavin, this problem is solved. I mean, I don't even know why we're having this show. It sounds to me like we're all good.
Yeah, well, see, I mean, so this is the thing. You know, we know that these pollutants, and we know that carbon dioxide comes from our industrial and agricultural activities, right? So we've known this for centuries. If the answer was as simple as let's just stop doing everything that we're doing, you're right. We would have solved this problem. And right now we're doing half of that, right? We're half stopping a lot of the things that are producing some of these pollutants. But I don't know how much fun you're having right now, but I don't know that this is really a final and permanent solution.
Let me just ask, tell me about air travel as well, because that's a contributor just as driving is.
Right. So air travel is about 3% of global carbon emissions. And obviously air travel has gone way down in the last couple of months. But it gives you a sense of how difficult the carbon dioxide problem is because even if we stop flying, that's only 3%. We stop driving, that's maybe another 5-10% because we haven't stopped the trucks, we haven't stopped the trains, we haven't stopped the shipping. And so the total emissions for carbon dioxide that we're expecting to change as a function of this, as a function of the coronavirus, is perhaps only about 5 to 10% of global emissions, which is not that much.
Plus the farming footprint hasn't changed for carbon dioxide, correct?
Right. And electricity, you know, we're still generating electricity. We're using it to power our internet binge that we're having right now.
Okay, not all of which is carbon footprinted, but
a great deal of it globally is, though.
Right.
Particularly coal, right? I mean, you still have a bunch of countries that are burning coal, and recently in America, you know, we had to bring it back, and so you know,
well, we haven't brought coal back. So coal is having its lunch eaten for it in the marketplace, and so coal in the US and in most of Western Europe, Japan is on its last legs. But there are still a lot of coal-fired power stations being built, being used in China, India. Parts of Eastern Europe, and the like.
So, not that you're a medical expert, but let me just see what you know of this. If the air quality is a little better, is it too early to know whether the cleaner air is actually saving the lives of people who might have otherwise been on the brink with respiratory issues?
So, I mean, that's a great point. We know that heavy amounts of particulates, small particles in the air, are very deleterious to people's health. I mean, and they kill literally hundreds of thousands of people prematurely every year in China, similarly in India and in other parts. So reducing those pollutants is a health gain. But whether, how many lives we're saving or how many lives we're not cutting short for like a month of clean air or 2 months of clean air, that's a little bit trickier because most of the problems are associated with persistent exposure. And so if we kind of cut it down and then kept it cut down, then I think we'd be saving many thousands of, maybe even hundreds of thousands of lives. And we should be working towards that.